Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the text mix-up group in the Timesavers 2 tab of Timesavers add-in. So the text mix-up group allows you to shuffle the text in any selected shapes that you have. Now there are a number of different ways that you can do this. So if you look at the top over here, you've got a few options in the drop down. You can shuffle the letters within the words, you can shuffle the words within the sentences, you can shuffle the sentences within the paragraphs, or you can shuffle the paragraphs within the shape. So I'm going to show you first of all the letters option. So in this example over here, I've just got the words 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if I click on, so I've selected letters, if I click on mix up, then you can see that the words, the letters within those words have been shuffled, and also a duplicate of the original slide has been made, preserving the original words that you had, the unshuffled words. Okay, so now if I just undo that, now this example over here, I've got not just one word per line, I've got full sentences and paragraphs and so on. So if I select this text over here, please just be aware, if you have the cursor in the text and you try and use it, it won't work. It will say that you haven't selected any shapes. You actually have to have the shape selected like that, not the cursor in the shape, but the shape selected, and then it will work. So now I'm going to click on that, and you can see that all of the words that are there have the letters within those words have been shuffled. Okay, and again, a copy of that slide has been made. Now please just note this word over here, the word half dead, it has got a hyphen in the middle. Now when you are shuffling the letters in the words, the add-in isn't able to detect if you have punctuation within the words. So the punctuation will be shuffled with the letters in the words. So in this one it might look a little bit like it's not because the hyphen happens to be in the same position. But if I redo it, select that again, and I go and mix it up again, now you can see that the hyphen is at the beginning, so that the hyphen is being shuffled with all of the letters in the word. Okay, then so that is using the letters option. So when you use the letters option, every single word, the letters within that word will be shuffled. Obviously, if you've got a word that only has one letter, like the word A, it's not going to change in any way. Okay, so then in the next option is words. Now, if you choose to shuffle the words, then what will happen is the words within each sentence will be shuffled. Okay, so if I look at this one over here, these words are not going to be shuffled because this is seeing that as one sentence, or actually a paragraph. This is another sentence, another sentence, another sentence, another sentence. So in this case, each sentence only has one word. So it's not going to do anything. If I click on that, then they haven't been shuffled. The duplicate is the same as the original. Okay, so I'm going to undo that. Now let's have a look at this example over here. Now here, I have got sentences which are in paragraphs. And so if I click on this, you can see that the words have been shuffled in the sentence. So all of these words over here belonged to that first sentence. So a student could go and unshuffle those words and figure out what the original sentence was supposed to be. And you can see that the full stop or period is at the end of what the original sentence was. So when you have got a shape that has paragraphs that contain more than one sentence, then the sentences, the end punctuation, so the full stop or the exclamation mark or the question mark, they will remain in their positions to separate the sentences within the paragraph. However, if I do the same thing with this one, now this is the exact same story, but I have separated this so that each sentence is a new paragraph. Okay, so if I take that and I go and click on this now, you'll see that the full stop remained with the last, so the last word was the word water and the full stop was with the word water. So when I shuffle over here, that full stop remains with the word water. So if you want the end punctuation to stay with the last word, then you need to have only one sentence in each paragraph in that shape. As soon as the add-in detects that you have got a paragraph with more than one sentence, then it will treat all of the paragraphs the same as this one over here, where the end punctuation remained in its position to separate the sentences within that paragraph. So for consistency, I've made it do that for the whole shape the same way. So if you are wanting the punctuation to remain with the last word of the sentence, then you need to make sure that each sentence is its own paragraph. Okay, so that was the words option. So now let's look at the sentences option. So for the sentences option, you can shuffle the sentences within a paragraph. So this one over here, again, there's only one sentence in the paragraph. This one, there's only one sentence, only one sentence, only one sentence. It's actually not even sentences, the words, but the add-in sees it as a sentence. So it won't shuffle it because it can't shuffle only one sentence. Okay, same thing with this one over here. I've only got one sentence in each paragraph. So if I try and shuffle this and I use that, then you'll see that nothing changed. It remained exactly the same because it can't shuffle only one sentence in the paragraph. Whereas this one over here, now I've got multiple sentences in the paragraphs. So here I can go and I can click on mix up, and now it has taken all of the sentences in each paragraph and shuffled them. So the sentences within this paragraph have been shuffled, the sentences within this paragraph have been shuffled, and then obviously this one only had one sentence, so it remained as it was. Okay, and then the last one that you have is paragraphs. So obviously now for the paragraphs option, over there, if I select that, then it is going to shuffle the paragraphs that I have over here. So again, this is seeing this as 5 different paragraphs. So if I select that and click on that, then you can see that those have all now shuffled. Same thing with this one. Here I've got 3 paragraphs. So if I go and click on mix up, then it shuffles those 3 paragraphs. And the last one, here I've got quite a lot of paragraphs. If I go and click on mix up, then all of those paragraphs are shuffled and put into a new order. Okay, so that is how you use the text mix-up group in the Timesavers 2 tab of the Timesavers add-in. I hope that has been helpful, and I hope that you'll have a fantastic day. Thank you. Goodbye.